the spirit of our forefathers have actually come back again. Their spirits have come back again, more powerful, more fierce. They have come back again. I tell you. You see, if you look at the law of conservation of energy, you understand that when God created man, when God created humanity, like the first man that was created, Adam, according to the Bible, now God put the seeds, all the seeds of the entire humanity inside Adam. So God wouldn't need to create another seed or another human being, but just that single being, that single person that he created, and he put all the seeds inside him. So meaning that all the humanity has been created. The entire humanity has been created. Not like God is preparing some humans somewhere. No. Humanity is already created. They're just coming to life, when we have conception, when we have, copulation, and then we start bringing them to life. You see, through mating and all that. Now, when, for example, a person, pass on, the spirit, for now, is still, on earth. The spirit does not, like, even though some say, okay, maybe they go to paradise or they go to rest, but the spirit is very much around. The spirit is alive. It's not dead, because spirit don't die. Spirits are alive, and spirit will not, I don't think spirit will go and sleep. Spirit don't sleep. Spirit, they're actually alive, okay? So they just transformed, because they are no longer in flesh. Like, we cannot see them, because now they have transcended into another realm, all right? Because humans are essentially spirit, but what happens is you can see that spirit when it's clothed in flesh. When the spirit is clothed in flesh, then you can see that spirit, all right? But the moment you take off the flesh, then you can no longer see the spirit, unless you're seeing with the eyes of the spirit, like maybe when you're seeing a vision, or you're seeing the spiritual realm. So now here's what I'm saying: spirit don't die, all right? Spirit don't die, but of course the flesh can die, and not like the flesh even dies. What happens is the flesh also, also transforms, because it's still also the law of conservation of energy. The same way you look at the water cycle, the nitrogen cycle, the oxygen cycle, all different cycles that we have in carbon cycle, that we have in science. Do you know that it's the same way too we have cycle when it comes to life? Like, energy is conserved. Energy is conserved, which also include life. So which means nothing is lost, nothing is out, nothing is waste. Everything is still within this universe. Everything is still within this quantum, system that we have in our world, this universe. So the main thing is, so the spirit of our forefathers is not like they have gone somewhere, whatever. They are still very much alive with us. They are still alive. Very important, even though you cannot see them physically, but they are still alive. And so what I'm saying is, the spirit have come back again. So when they come in flesh, then you can see the physical body again, you can see the physical person again, right? So, but the important thing that we must understand is the spirit have come back to life. And what does that mean? It actually means that we are coming with full force and energy to destroy the works of darkness, the works of those evil agents that have colonized our continent and our people for many years, that have kept us in abject poverty. Even though some will say, but is it their fault now that people are poor? If it's not their fault, it's whose fault? Whose fault is it? If it's not their fault, of course we say it's their fault. There are personal reasons, there are personal problems that people have. Of course, even if you look that deeply, you still realize that they are the one that perpetrated those evil. But let's say, of course, there's always personal responsibility in everything. And when we talk about even this personal responsibility thing, you see, all I've been talking about is not like pushing blame on somebody else or shifting responsibility. If you listen carefully to all I'm saying, is the fact that we must even take responsibility to stop this evil and wickedness, because these guys will not stop. So we're not saying it just saying it sake, or like we're just saying it so that they can hear, or people know that this was the problem. No, I'm saying this so that you can take action, and that's why I always do call to action. Like, speak the word of power, speak out the word, take action, move, do something, don't keep quiet. That's call to action. Exactly. So I'm not saying you should be quiet or leave your life to the hands of the wolves and this agent of darkness. No, I'm saying you should take action. Don't keep quiet. Don't just close your mouth. You say closed mouth is closed destiny. Don't close your mouth. Open your mouth wide and speak against the evil and wickedness these guys have been perpetrating over our continent and our people. Exactly. That's what we need to do. So that's why I'm saying all these things, like, very important. So the spirit of our forefathers have come back with full force, and they're going to destroy all these demons that have colonized our continent for years. And guess what? You see, when I talk with many of our people, Africans, I see even people that have not even read the history of Africa, as young as like 10, 15 years old, they'll be telling you history of the continent, like history of Africa. They'll be like, how did you get to know these things? Have you read them in books? Say, no, I know them. Like, it will be like an intuitive knowledge. So how do you know them? Spirits. Some of us were taught internally. We didn't get many of the information externally. We didn't get them from books. Of course, when you read what these guys wrote, these guys in the West, you know that everything is engineered towards favoring them and then demonizing Africa and Africans. So yes, so how do we get to know the truth? We know the truth by the intuitive knowledge. By the intuitive knowledge, what we got from our spirit and what we got from our ancestor spirits. Many of us, we got the revelation through our dreams, through visions, through different things, like just that impression in our spirit, right? Different ways. But the truth has come back to us. The reality has come back to us and is coming to us and revealing to us that indeed evil has been done to us, and it's high time that we stop that and take back our continent from the hands of these wolves and demons that have colonized us for many years. You see, that's why now when they come to deceive us again and say, oh, come and tell us cock and bull story, oh, this, you know, just saying rubbish. It don't make sense to us anymore. It don't make sense to us, because in their mind they think, okay, they are deceiving or they are manipulating us, but they don't know that we have woken up long time ago. We have rising up, so they can't deceive us or tell us all this nonsense they've been telling us for many years again. You see, that's one thing we must understand, that as a people, we must take the bull by the horn and keep launching an attack on these demons, because until we see their hand, we will not give up, we will not give in. Those that have vowed to keep our continent in colonization and impoverishment, we have also decided and we've made up our mind and we have vowed that we see their hand, and the heavy hand of God will be mighty upon them and their generations. They will never know peace, because they don't want peace. They want evil and conflict and wars. And so we decree judgment of God upon them and their generations. Wars in their territories, in their households and generations. Demons. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development, and nothing will ever stop us. Please like and share this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Please, Africans, let's take this seriously. Let's keep working on it. I know many of us are doing great already. We're doing it. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Do not stop. Do not stop. Don't keep quiet. Keep releasing that word of power in your mouth. We keep seeing massive results on our continent. So thank you for listening, and Bye for now.